Friends, this is Live Coach Rich, and this is the video related to the Secret Service director saying about sloped roofs, the roof, and that's why it wasn't secured. You want to play that one, then have some thoughts about it as well as other information.
But here's what the Secret Service Director, Kim Cheadle, said about why they didn't have anybody up on that roof. You mentioned this. Here's what she said.
That building in particular has a sloped roof at its highest point. And so, there's a safety factor that would be considered there, that we wouldn't want to put somebody up on a sloped roof. And so, the decision was made to secure the building from inside.
You pointed out, Congressman, that the shooter didn't have any problem getting up on that roof. And if you look at pictures of the counter sniper team, they were set up on a roof that looked like it had exactly the same slope. So what do you make of that excuse?
It actually doesn't have the same slope. If you look at the building if you can see my cursor, look at this building right here. That's where he was, and you can tell from the picture that it's a less sloped roof than these roofs over here. This is where the counter sniper team was, and you can see that also in the close-up pictures that are in whenever they show the close-up pictures of the counter sniper team behind President Trump, former President Trump, when he's at the rally, then that's definitely more of a sloped roof. And then other military people that I've heard talking about that, they're like, there's not a problem. We looked for sloped roofs. It's not a problem to walk up there. So this is an absolute, just straight out bald face lie. I don't even know why she said that. It doesn't even make sense. Like, why would you say that? So the Secret Service, really, this Biden administration, this government, it's in shambles. These teams that are supposed to be the top tier teams of security and getting things done, then there's just mass incompetence. And that's what you get when you have an administration that's more worried about woke agendas and ideologies than actually running the country and trying to make it better. They're more worried about social issues. Fix a lot of other stuff, and you can try to fix those social issues and stuff in the process, but solely trying to bring social issues to the forefront, it's just crazy. It's complete negligence, and it shows a lack of leadership from President Biden of not having fired her. I can just keep my position because my boss, the president, he's not going to fire me, so I'm good. I'm just good. I'm just going to stay here. You can't fire me. Blah blah blah. Nanny nanny boo boo. Yeah, you can't do anything to me. I can be negligent, and she claims full responsibility for it. But she's not worried about losing her job because it's DEI. You can't. She's a woman. You can't fire her. She can't be guilty of negligence, right? According to the DEI people, yeah. Please do me a favor and hit the like button, subscribe, and notifications. And then also, after you're done, please share the video with a friend. That really helps the channel grow. Thank you so much, and let's continue. So let's see what this senator has to say in response.
I think there's a crisis of confidence right now at the top level of the Secret Service, not the agents on the ground, but the head of the Secret Service. And many of my colleagues have been expressing the same concern. For her to make a statement like that, it raises even more questions. Why wasn't a counter sniper team on that rooftop? And as you pointed out, the other roofs had similar slopes. The shooter had no problem maneuvering that roof himself. And so, whether she took this seriously enough or not, we surely haven't gotten the answer.
That's the counter sniper team that was behind President Trump, and you can see in that video, right in that photo right there, it is definitely a more steep roof than the other one was. So it's just a complete lie. Also, being even a non-military type, just common sense, you would have another team on the next highest vantage point, which was the roof that Crooks took the shot from. You would have a counter sniper team right there, so that you could see over the crowd, you could see other different directions and stuff. You would have one there. Why in the world would you not have a sniper up there, or even somebody just standing up there with a rifle looking as a security presence? You could have taken a local law enforcement officer. They had local law enforcement. They had state police there. They had a lot of different agencies there in Pennsylvania, and they had let the Secret Service know that they didn't have enough personnel to staff that one. So it was up to the Secret Service to figure it out. So maybe you say, no, we don't have enough people. You're going to have to take 2 people from doing traffic and you're going to have to move them over here because you know what? The traffic's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. If we have 2 less officers doing traffic, I think it's going to be okay. We need to secure this building. And there was a report also the Secret Service came a month before the event and told all the law enforcement exactly what they were going to do. So when the Secret Service is blaming it on them, no, the Secret Service, it was up to them to secure the roof, and they didn't put anybody up there. So it's just complete nonsense and negligence. Like I said in other videos, it would have been very, very convenient for the Democrat Party and people that didn't like Trump if he'd have been assassinated. It'd have been very, very convenient. Fortunately, it didn't happen. He's still alive. But now the FBI is going to investigate everything. Okay. The same FBI that covered up the Hunter Biden thing, right? The same FBI, different people in government that were saying, you know, what Hillary said. Yeah, there's collusion with Russia. Where was the investigation in that? Why isn't Hillary in jail? Because she made that up. So the same FBI that's investigating people that those domestic terrorists, right, that came to school board meetings that were making a disturbance because they're saying stuff, this pornographic, woke sort of LGBTQ promiscuous kind of literature is proliferating in our public schools now and showing pornographic images and talking about relations, underage relations and stuff and all of that. So people are outraged at that. And now all of a sudden the FBI is coming and investigating people and talking to them and threatening them, busting into their house. And they're these domestic terrorists. So the FBI, that same FBI, this completely unbiased FBI is going to investigate all of the details, and we're supposed to get the truth. They're the FBI that's been weaponized by the Democrat Party under Joe Biden. And a lot of them need to be, the top levels of people need to be all fired and start over. Because it's crooked, because it's corrupt. And so I was talking to a friend and he aptly said, oh, the FBI, now that they're involved, we probably won't really know anything. We won't know the truth. Because if they find some look at Cheadle. She's lying about a sloped roof. You don't think that if they have evidence that somebody from wherever in the government was part of this and helped plot something or whatever, you think that they're going to release that to the public? Yeah, okay. I'm just saying. Glad he's still alive. We're fortunate. I believe God protected him. God protected him that day. That's what I have for you in this one. Thank you for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe. It's Life Coach Rich. We'll see you next time.